If you feel like a loser in your 30s, just realize that you are definitely not alone. I am in my 30s and have been working now at a package delivering job for almost about 6 months. Before that, I barely worked for almost 5, 6 years, with maybe a year of delivering pizza in between there. And it's really been a struggle to kind of maintain my sanity, maintain my mental health, and everything like that because when as you get older, things just people fade away. Your relationships kind of start to disappear if you don't take control of them. Your family gets older, and people just don't really give a shit. Like most people really just don't give a shit about you, and they even might hate you. And all you're trying to do is be a good person and improve your life. But if you really don't have your life locked in, and uh, by the time you're 30, this is what happens. So you're stuck here trying to put the pieces together as a 30-year-old man, and you don't really have a lot to show for it. I did go to school at one point, and I dropped out of university when I was like 19 years old. I didn't do anything. I was never good in high school, never good at school. I did graduate, barely studied for anything, but still managed to graduate. And I was good socially. I had friends. I played a little bit of sports. So I'm definitely grateful for all of that. So I just want to put that out there that, in these times when you're really struggling, it does seem like it's really important to try to be grateful for things that you have, which is often maybe the time that you need to do it the most and the time you want to do it the least. So I've really been trying to work on that. But like I said, I am now in my 30s. Uh, I don't have a whole lot of friends that I feel like are actual good friends. You have these old friends you used to game with or on Discord who lives are still shit too, and that maybe you could talk to, but do you even really want to talk to them? If you spend a lot of time gaming, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft when I was younger, and I played a lot of Call of Duty as well, but now you hop on a game and you wonder if you're even doing it for the right reasons. Like, why am I doing this? Is this going to be good for me long term? Am I just wasting my time? What am I doing? Should I be working on something? Should I be trying to do YouTube? It's hard, man. It's hard. Um, and I really do like genuinely just feel like a loser right now. So, I don't even really know how to fix that, and I don't know how to improve that. So, I'm at a time where I just want to say I don't know if I'm ever going to do videos on this. I don't know if they're ever going to gain traction. I just thought this was a cool idea. But if you are feeling like a loser in your 30s or even in your 20s, you do still have time. But, especially if you're in your 20s, try not to waste time, man. Try to listen to your gut. Try to do what you're supposed to do. Like I should have been in a trade. I should have done something like that when I was 19. My parents wanted me to go to school. I didn't even want to go to school. I could have already been graduated in a trade right now and had my ticket and worked for 5 years making pretty good coin. But now I'm stuck here doing this shit job with a bunch of psycho retard freak dudes that are pretty much pissed as well, a lot of them, and a lot of them are miserable cunts, and you're just, I don't know, you're trying to figure out your shit, and it just feels like you have nobody to talk to, nobody to help you. um, People don't understand, they just want you to take their advice, and they don't even want to listen to what you have to say. They just want you to listen to what they think you should do. They don't even know. And I was sometimes one of those people as well, trying to give people advice and whatever, but people don't give a fuck about your advice, man. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't care about trying to give it, you know? It's better to just listen to people. If you care about people, you'll just listen to them. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to keep up with this YouTube thing. I had a shorts channel fail on another thing. I got to 140,000 subscribers, but it got demonetized for using old content, like old videos on YouTube, and then trying to repurpose them. So that was fucking discouraging. And so now I'm kind of trying to do this, and maybe I can talk through some problems, and if people can relate to things that I'm going through, then I might stick with it. So anyways, it's going to be a short one, but appreciate anyone who takes the time to check it out, and I hope that everyone has a good week this week, and we'll see you next time.